Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Texas Brew and Barbecue. My name is Khristy Sherrell, and I'm your official backyard ambassador for recteq. Spatchcock turkey. What the heck is that? If you don't know what spatchcocking means, it's basically where you cut the spine out of the bird and you flatten the bird out. And what does that do when you cook it? Well, it cooks the bird evenly and it tends to cook it quicker, but everything cooks nice and even. It's a very easy way to do it, and it's a very good way to do it. I prefer it over any other way of cooking my turkey or chicken. I love to do spatchcock chickens. This is about a 9-pound turkey that we got at the grocery store. I'm not doing anything fancy with this. We're gonna open it up, and we're gonna get right to it. Ooh, a little juicy. Little juicy.
It's juicy.
It's really juicy.
Thy turkey was often dry.
Thou never bagged a butterball.
Butterball from Swift. 'Tis truly plump and juicy.
To spatchcock a turkey, we're gonna find the spine, which we have right here. And we are going to take our shears. It's always good to have some kitchen shears, some turkey or some chicken shears. And we are gonna cut right down the side of that spine. Cut all the way through there. Same thing on the other side. Find the side, there it is. One thing I like to do to make it easier, you're gonna see inside this breastplate here, there's a little bone right in the middle. So I'm gonna take this, my shears, I'm just gonna snip that just a little bit. Just put a little cut right there. I'll flip this guy back over. And all we are gonna do is give him a little press down. And once you flatten the bird out, you spatchcock the turkey. All right, now that we got the turkey spatchcock, do you brine or do you not brine? For a bird this small, I chose not to brine it. It's gonna cook fairly quick anyway, so not really worried about brining too much. So the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take some cooking spray and we are just gonna go all over the skin. And what that's gonna do is that's gonna help that skin crisp up a little bit, and it's gonna act as a binder for our rub. I made a compound butter for this turkey, which has got the rosemary, sage, and thyme in the butter. So I'm going with Ben's heifer dust, which is a heavy salt and pepper, very coarse. And we are going to we're gonna season all the inside with that Ben's heifer dust. All right, same thing. Cooking spray, or olive oil, I'm sorry, on the skin. Make sure to get everything. And we are going to season it. You could take this and go directly on the smoker, just like this. And I have the recteq set at 275. We're probably gonna smoke this thing pretty quick. If I'm guessing, probably 2.5 hours, something like that. I could be off a little bit. We'll know here at the end of the cook. So you could take this just like it is and put it on. But I'm gonna go a step further. I made this compound butter here with rosemary and sage and thyme, and I softened the butter, just left it out on the counter until it softened, mixed it all together. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this butter and I'm gonna go under the skin. Same thing on this side. I'm gonna go under here, everywhere I can fit my hand. So since I went with the herb butter inside under the skin, I went with a more salt, pepper, garlic type rub for the outside. So it's gonna give it some really, really good flavor. So we have our recteq, our RT700 set at 275. And I am going to probe right in the breast. I am gonna take our meter probe and I'm gonna probe it right there. So every hour we're gonna come back and baste it with butter just to give it some beautiful, beautiful color, give it some really good flavor. We're gonna get it on the smoker. Once you get that turkey transferred over here to the smoker, go ahead and tuck those wings in like that, and then do any touch-ups with the rub. You may have knocked some rub off like I did, getting it over here. All right, see you in a couple hours. That's how we do a spatchcock turkey. This was a 9-pound bird that we ran at 275 on the RT700 for about 3 hours. And we didn't do a whole lot to it. We spatchcocked it, we put some herb butter on it, we put some Ben's heifer dust on it, and we basted it with butter every hour until this thing reached an internal temperature of 165. Let's just see how juicy this is. Let's just dive right into this thing. I was just gonna dive in with a fork and knife. Let's go ahead and get the leg off of here. Let's cut these quarters off. There's one. Beautiful. That is a good turkey. All right, guys, we're gonna take this inside and finish carving it up. Eat it with my mouth full. There's a juicy, juicy turkey. Didn't do a brine, butter, rub, and smoked it for 3 hours. A 9-pound turkey. It was a little over 9 pounds for a little over 3 hours. It was right at 3 hours at 275 on the 700. This is the only way to smoke a turkey, in my opinion. Happy Thanksgiving, cheers, and we will see you in the next video.